Hello and welcome back to another Let's Play with Mr. Pop of the Highest Order. We are gonna be playing right now the Typing of the Dead Overkill. I am doing part 2 of this series. We are gonna go story mode, and yeah, we're on agent difficulty. Next one is gonna be Naked Terror. That's tonight's feature. Let's watch it. And let's play it. Oh yeah, by the way, there's unlimited continue, so the only thing that's gonna be annoying is gonna be seeing me type and be like, motherfucker, type better. You can do it. Yeah, but I suck really bad, so just hold on to me. Hold on.
A voluptuous vixen vowing violent vengeance.
Papa Caesar, you better pray those fucking pigs catch up with you before I do.
I think this one was an extra one that they included because I don't remember. I don't think that you use her as the second on the second level. So you're gonna go to a strip club and then she's gonna go
just
Candy
the
stripper.
average girl next door, but behind her wholesome image lies a dark secret.
Oh, Jasper, my special little chair bear. One day, we'll be free of this hellhole.
Forced to degrade herself night after night for cheap thrills and a handful of dollar bills.
She was in love with the wheelchair guy. She doesn't know that he's dead. And that's the sister. She's about to avenge. Ooh. How does she have those weapons in a strip club?
I swear, Caesar, I'm gonna shove this gun so far down your throat that I've gotta force my hand up your ass to pull the goddamn trigger. Fuck, kid! Didn't your mama teach you to knock?
Oh, Varla, I'm sorry. I thought I heard Jasper's car pulling up outside and couldn't wait to see him.
Well, you're not gonna be much good to him with no head on your fucking shoulders. Not that you'll be much good to him now anyway.
Well, what do you mean?
He's gone, sugar.
He's left me? How could he?
He didn't have much choice in the matter.
Oh no! My baby's been wheeled away by another woman?
No, girl. Jasper's taken that great stair lift in the sky.
That can't be. His only went up one floor.
His batteries are flat.
Oh, that's silly Billy. I always told him to carry a spare.
He's fucking dead.
No! No!
I'm sorry about the coffee. Oh
I'm
man.
sorry. Here. He would have wanted you to have this.
I love candy.
Now dry your eyes. We've got a scumbag to kill. Fuck, where are my keys?
Oh, Coco and Cindy took your bike. They wanted to go to the biker bar to turn some tricks.
Really? Anything else I should know?
Just that. Never mind.
She was gonna tell him about the zombies.
Tantalized and teased.
Oh, so that.
Tassel titty
Ooh,
temptresses.
nice.
But
Yeah, we're gonna kill some strippers right now.
kittens have claws.
Zombie dead strippers.
Witness naked desire, naked lust, naked terror.
Naked sex.
Adults only. Keep both hands on the controller.
Oh, for sure I am. I have to type. So House of the Dead Overkill.
Hey,
My
this
least
only
played
backstage.
House of the Dead game, but I'm gonna try to make it one of those that I wanna get fond of. Yeah, it's pretty graphics. And the oh no. Orange. So if I mess up, it's because I am looking down on my keyboard. I can't type sometimes. Oh, there you go. So you get that little DNA string and things go slow motion like Max Payne. except without the bullet action of jumping and seeing the bullets in slow motion. But yeah, speaking of Max Payne, third game was beautiful. Never played something as amazing as that. That game was straight up like a precedent to what GTA 5 was gonna be, because the character straight up reminds you of Michael. And even Michael has like a special disguise costume where he looks kind of like Bruce Willis and the guy from Max Payne, or he looks like Max Payne. Big ass. I'm getting distracted by talking too much. Grinding. Oh yes, I love when girls do the grinding. Eldritch, long sword. I'm pretty sure any of you might not know what Eldritch is, but that's some HP Lovecraft shit right there.
Watch your hands.
I am a big fan of that guy. He wrote some of the. It's not the best stuff to read, you know, not really that fun for a lot of people, but if you like afraid of stuff like the unknown and all that, you know, like the ocean. When you go to the ocean and you just look down at the empty vastness of the ocean and you don't know.
You're dead.
You don't know what to do when you're there, and you just feel like there's this gigantic creature that's gonna show up and it's gonna eat you, or I don't know. I find like being dragged down by something really deep down in the ocean and you see everything, it's just dark, it's fucking scary. There's a name for that phobia, I don't know what it is. I'll take that over, I'll take being on top of a building at the edge over being at the ocean. Like, fuck that. I do not like it at all. I have a story. It was a story that my mom told me about my grandma. It was that when they would go to the beach and my grandma would sometimes sleepwalk.
Like it's business as usual out here.
She would sleepwalk to the beach as if something was calling her to go to the beach. And I can confirm this with my family. So it didn't happen if they were not on the beach. It would only happen if they were like, because they had like a little tent that they rented there and they would sleep over for maybe a day or two. So they went and they told me that she would do that. She would get out of the room or whatever the hell the thing that we're in.
That's my stage, bitch.
And she would just sleepwalk into the ocean. And many times that they went, they would always like, her husband, my grandpa, would always see her and he would fucking run his ass off to get her before she drowned. Because she was just literally walking like nothing, just slowly getting into the ocean. Just like you would see in a horror movie.
What?
She was sleepwalking. The weird thing is that she just went to the ocean all the time. Never found out why, but my family is very superstitious, you know, so they always said that it was something that was calling for her because she wouldn't sleepwalk anywhere else except for the beach. And I find that pretty odd too. Not that I'm a believer of anything supernatural. I mean, I enjoy it as something, as a hobby of like, hey, you know what, let's just watch some horror movies, you know, maybe some horror comics. Anything horror related is always entertaining. That's why I like the House of the Dead. Because life is so boring that sometimes it's not bad to have something like this. Unfortunately, after watching too many horror movies, you just stop getting scared. You don't feel like that feeling that I used to have anymore, but I still get it. It's more of a tension that they create nowadays to make you scared rather than just show you scary things. Because I mean, you have what do I do here? Okay, there it is. Because you have many different types of movies, you know, you have the sci-fi horror movies, kind of like Alien, because the idea of space is fucking scary. It's like the ocean, there's just once you're there, you can't really get out if you're fucking way down there. And it's like the Mariana, like the, what was the name of it? Mariana Trench. If you've heard of the Mariana Trench before, that's the deepest part of the ocean. And in there, you'll find some of the most alien-looking creatures you can ever find, which is why I'm doing the comparison between that and the space, I mean the Alien movie. Because trust me, go and the most common fish from the deep ocean that most people know is the angler fish, which is I don't know if it's angel or angler, but it has a light on the front, and the fish are attracted to it. Once you get close to that shit, ooh, ugly ass fucking face. Oh my god, that is a thing of nightmares. But there's so many of them. The funny thing is they haven't reached the deepest part of anything yet. They keep going down and down and down, and we don't even have the technology to even get down there. At the moment, there's probably, I think, only 3 submarines good enough to go down there, and they're tiny, custom made just for that. It costs a lot of money, and only 3 people own those. And I think one of them custom built it for that specifically. So that guy makes some good money because he rents it for expeditions for scientists. So they go down there and they see new species. Every single time you go down there, you're never gonna get bored. There's so many fucking fish down there that are new. Every time they go, they find a new species. Overall, as animal species that they find every year, it's about 300 to 500 species of animals that they can find every year. You know, that's including insects and all types of other big animals, but it's mostly insects, birds, and fish. Ocean creatures, because I mean jellyfish, they're not really fish, but they're quite something else. Wait, fuck. Yeah, and going back to this whole thing, that it all came down to what the Eldritch sword was. So yeah, H.P. Lovecraft and Cthulhu, all of the creatures somehow come from the deep ocean, because there's a city there called Riley, and that city is a sunken city, forgotten by time and by everything. And you can think of it as Atlantis, but a really fucked up version that you don't really want to visit. And in there's this guy called Cthulhu, who you can consider, he's a priest. So if you're gonna say anything about him, a comparison to somebody, is that he's like the priest. So he's just trying to indoctrinate everybody to follow the elder gods, which happen to be, you could call them like they're the presidents or the higher priest or something like that.
You are dead.
So but the most well-known happens to be Cthulhu,
Clean up an aisle too.
the destroyer of stars and all the other shit, but he's not really that strong. Within the pantheon of creatures that are in H.P. Lovecraft, he happens to be pretty low level. He doesn't really do much in comparison to everybody else. He haunts your dreams and he makes you have these fucked up hallucinations, mostly all related to the city of Riley. So you're constantly gonna be having nightmares about it. But his whole deal is he's trying to indoctrinate everybody and conquer the whole world. Not really an explanation as to why, but you know, there's supposed to be beings that you can't really imagine. They're unimaginable, you can't really describe them. The description of Cthulhu in the book is that an octopus with a human body and bat wings and claws, kind of like a bird, I guess, but he had like fucking huge claws. And that's just the fucking description of a little statue. It's not really a description of Cthulhu. So nobody really knows how it looks, because the guy H.P. Lovecraft left everything ambiguous. And that's what I liked about it. It gave you a little bit of description, but you have to kind of like fill it up with your imagination. And sometimes you imagine some of the worst shit like that. I think that's how sometimes you can be more creative, if they give you a back description and then you try to come up with what you think it would look like. That's why I like it. There's also a game called Cthulhu. The fuck. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember what it was. It was Cthulhu. It came out on the Xbox, the original Xbox, but it is also on the PC. If you want to have a really good collector's item,
Look,
get it for the
there's your
Xbox.
bike.
No fucking keys,
If
though.
you just want to have pretty graphics and fucking amazing time, then fucking get it for the PC. It's a shooter, but it's also a horror game. There's a little bit of
I see
puzzle
the service
solving.
here hasn't
It has a
improved.
very how do I say this? It's close to the ocean. It's close to
Dead.
a place where there's ships there, and you know they go trading, exporting, and all that. There's a little town there. I think that was the town of Ishmount. I think that was the name of the place. Might be mistaken, but I think that was the name of it, Ishmount. And yeah, it was Ishmount. Yeah, that's the name of it. So Ishmount is a little town that exports and imports seafood, and it has a dock. So this place is it's pretty fucking creepy. Everybody that lives there is shady as fuck.
What a bunch of freaks.
It's like if you go to a little town in the middle of nowhere and then everybody just knows each other, but they just keep to themselves. They have a dark secret that you don't want you to know about. A good example would be Hot Fuzz, the movie. If you wanna kind of think about how that city is precisely like Hot Fuzz. Everybody acts like they don't act nice. They all act crazy and shit, but
Which one of you
Whoa.
bitches has my fucking keys?
so this is a new boss. I've never seen this.
Damn it, Cindy. Have you lost weight? Where's your little fuck buddy?
Oh shit.
Look, Violet. Look at Cindy's stomach.
Oh, fucking gross.
What do we do now?
You gotta kill it.
Take those bitches down.
Fuck yeah. They took your bike, bitch. You gotta take it back. So I've never fought this bitch. Coco and Cindy. Just trying to sit down there looking all sexy. This is pretty cool looking. Okay. First, I'ma slow down the talking a little bit just because I wanna pay attention to this fabulous fetish. See what she's gonna throw at me now. She's putting on her makeup. Bitch is still putting on makeup. Gaudy grinding. Ooh, ooh. Calmly. Carabble. 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 So that's an SS triple S BBW right there. Keeping. Nah, fuck, she hit me.
I'm gonna kill you, you little fuck.
Oh, for sure she's gonna kill me. Ooh, nice. Move to the side. Yeah, some SS BBW, and then you have the little midgets right there. So we're experiencing extreme man good. We have a little golem looking fetish looking thing. So if you can imagine what a female golem would look like, there you go. Then we have the fat ass bitch right there, which by the way I don't hate on them, but this one is disgusting, man. Not even a black guy would touch this with a stick. Just holy shit. You know, I'm a big girl lover, but that is disgusting. I mean, it's a zombie on top of that. But even if it was a human, ooh, no. I don't know if you ever seen about this lady that's super big, just like this zombie right here. Honestly, I think the zombie looks even healthier than the other woman. The other woman has like, the booty is like so sagging, hanging on the sides. Like, I don't want to give you nasty descriptions, but that's how it looks like. You can look it up yourself. It's not that hard to find it. Hold this. Towers, Ripper. I got you, bitch. Got you, bitch. She fell asleep. If the other little bitch was in there, I bet we could have taken the key and the other fat ass bitch would have not noticed. She only wakes up just because the little nymph, the little thing in here is just scratching. Come here. Come on, bitch. Come on. Slytherin. Oh, that's another good movie. Slither. If you want to see a movie with some crazy aliens and you want to see warm looking creatures that are pretty nasty and slimy, you know, a good action fun horror movie, kind of like Shaun of the Dead, but along the lines of that, watch Slither. That shit is beautiful. There's one scene where it shows you, it's a spectacular scene. I was not expecting that. Because the husband of the lady happens to be from an alien race, from a galaxy fucking far away, and a planet, and they show you because this guy can transmit his thoughts and his experience when he touches you or he does something. I remember what he does, but ooh, that's a pretty fucking crazy planet. You get to see all these this whole alien race, and they're all fucking nasty looking. And you're just like, whoa, what the fuck was that? It's one of those psychedelic, you know, moments that you don't see coming in the movie. Kind of like with Space Odyssey at the ending when... I've heard stories about how that movie became popular. So, the way it became popular was that... Fetish fuck. The way it became popular happened to be that... Okay, so shit's gonna go down right now. By that I mean
You're dead.
Fuck.
Hearing, Mr. Comey has now finally confirmed publicly what he repeatedly told the president. That is,
We beat it.
that the president
You bitches
was
never
not
could dance.
under investigation as part of any probe into Russian interference. The president, Mr. Comey also admitted that there is no evidence that a single vote changed as a result of any Russian interference. Mr. Comey's testimony also makes it clear that the president never sought to impede the investigation
Whoa, that's
into
nasty.
attempted Russian interference in the 2016 election. And in fact, according to Mr. Comey, the president
Thought she was gonna explode. All bloated.
it would be
My bike better still be in one piece or I'm gonna come back and kill you fucking bitches all over again.
some satellite associates
What
of
happened
his
to
who
them?
did something
How did they
wrong,
get like
quote,
that?
unquote.
Damn if I know, but I bet that sick fuck Caesar has something to do with it.
Did not
Where is he now?
anyone
Being
from
chased
that
by two
statement.
asshole cops.
Consistent
Then
with
we
that
should go
statement,
after them.
No, kid, it's too dangerous for you. Jasper wouldn't want you to risk your life avenging him.
But Copper Caesar killed him.
Tell me something I don't know, girl.
Well, Jasper had this thing he'd like me to do where
Fuck, I don't need to hear that. Now let's get you the fuck out of here.
Then are you going to try to find Copper Caesar?
Listen, sister, I don't try anything. I just get up and do it. And when I'm done, that fuck will be dead. Now come on.
Riding into the night, a trail of carnage, mayhem, and devastation behind them. Driven by a single desire, revenge.
That the president never directed him to do
So,
anything
Rebels over?
immoral,
Well, right now we're watching something about Donald Trump and something the FBI director said.
pressured him.
Point is that
Close quote.
it's happening right now, but
The president likewise never pressured Mr. Comey.
well, thanks for watching. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna go take a break. Thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Popo of the Highest Order. Thanks and have a good day.